Hi, I'm Marshall Johnson from St. Luke United Methodist Church. Many of us have probably met each other before, but some of you may have clicked on this button for the first time. Thank you. May the 4th, for many folk, is known as Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you. It's corny, I get that, but this year it's something else too. This year, May the 4th, is the National Day of Prayer. It's the first Thursday in May. National Day of Prayer at its best reminds us all to, as we go about our prayer life during the day, to remember our neighbors, to remember those who are in our community serving us and others, and those in our community who are in positions in which they need to try to make the best decision possible, and they're doing the best they can to make sure we as a community prosper and live together well. Now, I don't know about what it's like where you live and work, but around St. Luke, if I want people to pray, all I have to do is step up on a ladder. It seems to make a lot of people really nervous when I'm up on a ladder doing something, and you can tell everybody begins to just kind of hold their breath. Sometimes when we think about praying, it's a bit like that. Like all of a sudden we have to stop doing what we've been doing and do something else, something different, something special, something out of the ordinary. And on occasion, that is what we do. There'll be people on May 4th gathering together and having prayer services where there'll be a number of different prayers, and there'll be language we don't usually use during our daily lives to describe what we want and where we're at. That's one way to do it. I would invite you on the 4th to just imagine that God is in front of you, inviting you lovingly into the next moment. And in doing so, helping you imagine what the next most loving thing you can do is. That in every moment of your day, there is that in your life that is welcoming you with love and inviting you to see those around you, the world you live in, the community that you're a part of, at the network of individuals and groups in which you find yourself, that all those places are filled with love that you can expand into. Our God loves. Our God invites us to love ourselves and each other and the community and nature and our world more fully and more deeply. The National Day of Prayer has been set aside to remind us of that as a community, but it's an invitation for us for every day to live lives that are more attuned to the presence of grace in our lives. I don't know about you, but I'm of the generation that learned how to turn the knob on the radio ever so gently so that the station would come in as clearly as possible. I haven't figured out what that's like for generations that have come after me. I'm sure one of you knows it. And if you do, and you want to respond back to St. Luke and nobody will let me know what that is, what the analogy I need to use would be or the metaphor, please do. Please do, because I would love to just know that. But for now, I invite you in prayer on the 4th to just ever so gently tune your life to that spirit that is already within you and before you and inviting you to love. God bless.